Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your eclipse reading. This reading may resonate for Cancer Sun, Moon, or Rising, and will cover the time frame of November 30th through December 31st, 2020. And just a quick announcement before we get started in the reading. I have started a second channel for all of my pick a card readings. So going forward, every pick a card reading I do will be posted on that channel. And on Consciousness Evolution Journey, I'm just going to be posting zodiac sign readings moving forward. So if you like my pick a cards, I have left a link in the description box below. Go ahead and check that channel out. All right, Cancer, let's get right into your reading. We have two major eclipses happening back to back. We have the Gemini full moon partial lunar eclipse on November 30th, which is all about shadow energy coming to the surface, the truth coming to the surface. And then we have the Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse on December 14th, which is like truly a new portal opening up for each and every one of us. And the Gemini Sagittarius axis is all about learning, all right? Gemini being the third house, you know, the 3D learning, and Sagittarius being the ninth house, the higher learning, the 5D learning. So the experiences in the 3D through that Gemini energy and how it transforms into 5D wisdom. Okay, so we've all been working on a long cycle of learning something, and we're about to complete that cycle of learning with these eclipses. And so you're going to find, Cancer, that your thoughts and emotions are starting to naturally shift. Things that you really believed and thought were solid forever after, your beliefs are going to start changing. It's a time of change, all right? Releasing the old that is not going to serve us any bit more. The shadow that comes to the surface is because you're done working with that energy, and it's time to clear it so that you can move on and go through that portal with that total solar eclipse with Sagittarius new moon. So Cancer, let's pull a card and see an area of your life that's really going to be impacted by these eclipses, where you're going to see a lot of change. Oh, nice. You got the ninth house going on here. So this says broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So first and foremost, I know each and every one of you that are going to resonate with this reading, you have been working on some heavy spiritual lessons, probably for the last 10 years, okay? Because things usually go in cycles. It's like the last 10 years you've been working on this, and now you are coming to the point where you are going to have a major awakening, all right? And this could be all spiritually, like your spiritual gifts. This could be in romantic relationships, just like different blocks you've had, what's been holding you back, why certain things haven't been compatible in your friendships, in your job. Okay, this is going to play out for a little different for each of you, but Cancer, this is a very beautiful awakening where a long painful journey in the 3D is about to transform and evolve you into such a higher level of consciousness than you've been working with for 10 years, okay? This runs very deep. Ninth house is Sagittarius, and that's where this new moon is happening, okay? This portal, this is all for you, Cancer, all right? Major breakthrough. Some of you might find like who you are right now in this moment is all gonna change, all right, as you move through 2021, like big time, not just small little things here, Cancer. This is like big time. So let's pull some more cards. Great achievement. Yes, you've been on a long journey, and with this major shift in consciousness, there is a great achievement attached to it as well. And you got planning and action, and you know, oh my gosh, look at this, Cancer. This is card 1 for events, and this is card 2 for energy. Okay, there are 2 eclipses. All right. And what I see is all of 21 through all of 2022, your whole life is majorly changing and transforming. Okay. A lot of different things are going to be happening. And with this great achievement that's coming into play for you guys, with that, take that and build on it somehow, some way. Okay. So let's pull some tarot cards. Go deeper. I am so excited for you guys. You have been on a long journey. You have been through it in every possible way over these last 10 years, Cancer, and that's why it's like you're on, you know, completing the 9th year of this, so 2021 would be like 10, and that's when everything changes for you. And look at 2 and 1, 21. Yes, 2021 is going to be a very, very big year for you guys. A quite different landscape from 2020. Eight of Cups. Look at you walking away from this hard, heavy energy, walking away from this journey, completing this journey. 3 of Pentacles, yes, and now it's like energy's coming together, reaping the rewards of your efforts. Very shockingly, oh my gosh, Cancer. And look at 4 of Wands, nice stability happening. And the Magician, wow. Wow. Okay, so the Tower, yes. The expansion in your consciousness that facilitates this great, great awakening inside of you is shocking. It's like maybe one night you go to bed one way and you wake up the next morning feeling like a completely different person. Like, what happened while I was asleep? Okay. Some of you, major success, boom, like out of nowhere, because you got this great achievement coming through, Cancer, okay? And that will play out differently for each of you. Some of you, this is in the career sector. Some of you, this is with family situations or romance, okay? But you are knowing your magic. You are truly going to know your magic, and 2021 is meant for you to work that magic, okay? And actually feel like you're getting great payoffs. You are walking away from this heavy, heavy journey, and there is, you know, fruit to be had, prosperity coming in. You're going to be teaming up with some new people, Cancer, and the Tower here, it's like a tower moment of the old, the shadow, the darkness falling away with that Gemini total, or not total, Gemini partial lunar eclipse, okay? The shadow falling away, and then here you are with that Sagittarius new moon total solar. Look at all that yellow, all that sun energy, okay? It's new stability, and it's magical, okay? Like the way these eclipses are playing out for you does feel magical. The way you're receiving it, the way that you're experiencing it, okay? And I just cannot get past, because the 8 of Cups is about being on a long journey that grows you a lot emotionally, and finally being able to walk away and move on because you've gained all there is to be received, okay? And this is general, and with the 9th house coming out, this is factored in in many different areas of your guys' lives, okay? And you're coming to the end of this. You guys have been through it, I'm telling you. And now it's time for the sun. It's time for some reward. It's time for some happiness, and the expansion of your consciousness. You know, it does come in this like great spurt, but that's not the end of it. It continues on forward, because there's just so much to it that I feel like all at once would be like just too much for you. Okay, so 2021, very, very big year for Cancers. And these 2 eclipses, yeah, look at that King of Swords. These 2 eclipses are really powerful and activating to your mind, to your consciousness. Oh my gosh, there you are, the King of Swords coming through. The Fool, yes, brand new beginnings, walking away into a whole new you. Page of Wands, new energy, new ideas, new connections, new people. Queen of Wands, look at that. And then the Eight of Swords. Okay, you have been held back from your magic in the past. All right, Cancer, you absolutely have. In this journey, those of you who are super spiritual, you feel as though, like, you know, what's going on here? Like, why can't I achieve this? Why can't I do that? It's because you've been in a cycle of learning, okay? And you were restricted from your magic, from your divinity, from your deeper knowing, okay? There is definitely a restriction for all of you that you've been experiencing over this 10 years around manifesting, around your personal magic. And it's because you've really been working through lessons, even though they weren't specifically seeming related to manifesting, okay? That was really sharpening and fine-tuning your skills, and that you are going to have such an awakening in your consciousness. And it's like anything that was holding you back is no longer going to be there, is no longer going to be a thing, because this is like ultimate illumination and awakening for you with this King of Swords energy. And then the Fool is the very next card. That's like that whole new version of you stepping through, all right? Being able to finally feel like you are accomplishing, you are achieving. And under this tower, look at this, the Page of Wands. This is your new path with your new consciousness, because the Queen of Wands, fire energy, that new moon in Sag, that's fire energy, okay? And I see like this also representing you moving through that portal of that total solar eclipse, you know, you moving through that portal. And on the other side of that, you know your magic, you know your power, you know how to properly use it and work it, okay? And you know that because of all the lessons that you've learned on this long journey where you have truly been through everything, Cancer, everything. And it's time for you to reap some reward, to reap achievement from everything that you have been doing and working towards, okay? This is like, some of you, this achievement is something very special that's going to be like between you and the universe. Some magic, okay? Some of you, this could be in your career. Some of you, this could be in relationships. Some of you could be buying your first house, okay? Some of you could be starting your own business, or whatever you have been working on. It's like it's finally taking off for you, okay? And it's attached to this major awakening. It's so spiritual. It runs deep, and you're not going to feel stuck. You're not going to feel confused. Cancer, you're going to know exactly what you want, and you're going to now know how to make it happen for yourself, whereas in the past you felt very restricted from fully knowing or understanding that, okay? And you're going to start planning in such a way that you like you really believe in what you're doing, okay? This runs deep. Before, maybe you kind of felt like you were trying different things, or maybe this is my destiny. And after all of this awakening, it's like there's just this keen sense of knowing within what is meant for you, your destiny, your fate. And it's very, very different than what you've been going through. And you're going to have like the strength and courage within to push forward in an entirely new path or direction, if that's what you are pushing for here, okay? You're going to have this strength to open up to new relationships and connections, all right? It's just you've been through a lot, and it was preparing you for what's now starting to happen after you are activated through these eclipses, all right? So let's pull some more cards. The mirror, reflect, I hold the mirror up to see, accept, and love all of me. Oh, yes, Cancer. That's that Gemini partial lunar eclipse with that residual shadow. It's going to come to the surface. You're going to see it for what it is, and you're finally going to be able to overcome it. And you're also coming into a new frequency of love for self, appreciation for self. Like, you see what's unique about you, what's special about you, what your talents and abilities are, and you just have this new determination, okay? And now we have the Amber Star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve. Oh, Cancer, this is powerful right here, because I feel through all of this hardship, you have not had a chance to really sit down and properly filter through everything, grieve, mourn, freak out, none of it. Like, it's just been so much, one thing after the next. And as this shadow energy surfaces and you see it, you're finally going to be able to release it. So you may find you go through a few days here of like crying and feeling like you're living in the past and all these emotions flowing through you. That's the shadow energy coming to the surface. And face it head on for what it was, what it's taught you, what it represents to you now. And you're going to expand beyond it finally, Cancer, because you're done with this lesson. All right. And beautiful spiritual awakening happening, and you just through 2021 and 2022, you know your magic, you know your power, you're working it, and there's just so much more blessings coming in. Let's pull you a message from your angels. Acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. I mean, oh my gosh, right there. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an internal, radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. And you've got the Magician right here and this beautiful spiritual awakening. Cancer, good times are ahead, and you're really going to know yourself in a whole new way, and you are going to face this shadow energy that holds you back because there's no purpose for it any longer. You are truly expanding so far beyond it. All right, so those are your messages, Cancer. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.